proliferation, reboots, and the quick buck. Now, you may have seen my other review of Star Trek. You know, the review where a woman gets raped by Star Trek in an alley?
Oh, God.
A lot of people seem to misinterpret this metaphorical review to mean that the producers raped Star Trek.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
What I mean is that the producers took Star Trek and turned it into something that would have its way with the audience, whether we liked it or not. And in the end, some of us liked what they did, even if we didn't really want it or need it. You gotta understand that Hollywood is not a democracy. Star Trek fans can't vote on what'll be the next incarnation of Star Trek. It happened. It was coming and we couldn't stop it. We had to take it, even if it was up our ass. So why didn't they just let Star Trek end? Or just make a new, original science fiction film? Well, that question has 3 answers. Number 1, marketability. Number 2, brand recognition. Number 3, fucking money. See, movies don't have a lot of time to make their money back. Why's that, you ask? Competition. In 1979, when Star Trek the Motion Picture was released, there were like 3 channels of TV, somebody had a radio, and a couple of movies were released each week. Today there's video on demand, mobile video, Netflix Watch Now, satellite radio, digital cable, HD cable, Blu-ray players, Redbox, internet porno, Amazon.com, Amazon.com Watch Now, Amazon.com Watch Instantly, Amazon.com Watch Spontaneously, iTunes, podcasts, iPhones, online web series, IMAX theater, internet porno, video games, Wii, Xbox, PlayStation, video games you play live, Facebook for mobile phone, HD flip video camera videos, HD flip video camera video web series, HD flip video camera video interactive web series uploaded to Facebook via iPhone 4 mobile uploader app, 3D movies, YouTube, bloggers, vlogs, Hulu, streaming video, and the zoo. Now, because there are so many sources of entertainment, this has had what I call a blurring effect on modern pop culture. The further backwards in time you go, the sharper the memory most titles will be to the masses, and that's because there was less crap to sort through. If a movie has a title that people recognize, it'll add a lot of financial security to that project. Now, while a remake is not necessarily a new thing, most people have noticed an increasing number of them in, say, the last 5 years. In fact, over 96% of films released by Hollywood in the last 2 years have been remakes. I shit you not, I did not make up that statistic. In the 90s, there was a couple remakes of TV shows for novelty's sake. It was just fun and tongue-in-cheek. But now it's getting fucking obnoxious to where it's mostly everything that's coming out now. And this ain't just limited to remakes of movies. It's basically anything that the general public might recognize. From old movies to TV shows to video games, comic books, and so on. In fact, I'm not putting it past Hollywood to make Snuggies the movie. You think I'm shitting you? Let's take a look at some recent remakes and movies that were made just because of their recognizable brand name. Let's take a look at these films. Hit the music, Johnny! I said hit it, Johnny! Oh, wait. Johnny died of colorectal cancer. Clash of the Titans, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Get Smart, Alice in Wonderland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Planet of the Apes, A-Team, Starsky and Hutch, The Dukes of Hazzard, Poseidon, Scooby-Doo, Bewitched, Fat Albert, Shaggy Dog, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Cobra Surfer, G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra Surfer, Amityville Horror, Assault on Precinct 13, Halloween, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dawn of the Dead, Death Race, Speed Racer, Rollerball, Karate Kid remake with the girl in it, the remake of the Karate Kid, Piranha, My Bloody Valentine, The Wicker Man, Robin Hood, The Wolfman, Robin Hood again, Sherlock Holmes, The Stepfather, The Hills Have Eyes, When a Stranger Calls, Land of the Lost, House of Wax, Ocean's 11, War of the Worlds, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Curious George, Psycho, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Pink Panther, The Stepford Wives, I Am Legend, The Longest Yard, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Hulk remake of the reboot, Fame, The Hitcher, Miami Vice, Charlotte's Web, The Heartbreak Kid, King Kong, Hairspray, The Omen. Don't forget about fraudulent sequels made 20 years later for no reason. Clerks 2, Basic Instinct 2, Tron 2, Wall Street 2, Indiana Jones 4, Live Free, Die Hard, X-Files, Rocky Balboa, Rambo, Universal Soldier, whatever, and Bambi 2? What the fuck? Now this of course leads me right back to Star Trek. For Paramount, a property like Star Trek and the massive impact it's had on pop culture was like one of the last big money pots to plunder. No matter who you are or where you live, you can identify the image of Kirk and Spock and the Starship Enterprise. Classic Star Trek images are as identifiable and well known as like the McDonald's logo, Santa Claus, Superman, and dog crap. Now this is the most important thing to remember when watching this movie. Star Trek is essentially a remake of the 1960s TV series. It's a film that specifically exploits the iconic images and phrases from the old TV show for mass audience appeal. It's really no different than the 1998 remake of Lost in Space. In both cases, you have a corny, low-budget TV series from the 60s now done up in a fast-paced modern film, strictly for nostalgia exploitation.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Set phasers to stun.
When you accept this fact, you can learn to enjoy the film more for what it is.
Energize.
A fun, action-packed nod to the old TV show. Nothing more. However, the writers and producers understood that not all of the established Star Trek fans would understand this, so they tailor-made the film almost perfectly to what it needed to be, in a marketing sense. Let's break it down. Oh, I got my parachute pants on. I got my cat pregnant. Number 3.